Years ago, he had come up to me and said, hey, MC, you're like, you really fight a lot online, and you really have these arguments, and you really. And I said, okay, I want you to come here and look at this. And I showed him. I picked up the analytics for my social media. Again, this is 5-6 years ago. And I showed him. I said, okay, this is what happened when I was trying to be polite to everybody. This is what happened when I started drawing a line in the sand for my position and being more polarizing in my speech. That's where the energy starts to happen, right? That's where the friction occurs, right? If everybody's going with the flow, there's no friction. That's not how fires are started, right? So when you talk about virality online, a lot of times that's why it is. It's the friction of two polarized positions trying to engage. So I wasn't looking to dominate other people. I wasn't looking to convert to other people. But what I did is what this, number on the list of ways to recruit instead of converting, it's be polarizing. When you are polarizing, it repels the wrong people, right? One of the things that I do at every event, public event that I teach, is I mention that I am not Christian. I am not anti-Christian, but I am not Christian. The reason I mention I am not Christian is I almost want to get it out of the way. I don't want the interpretation of who I am to exist in a context that attendees of these events might assign to me. And then when they find out later on that I'm not Christian, somehow they feel like it was a bait and switch. Somehow they feel like I'm different than what they thought I was. And I may very well be. So I set the sort of criteria at the beginning. And I say it to be polarizing only to produce clarity. But there will be some people who, because I am not Christian, that don't want to do business with me, that don't want to build an alliance with me. Well, the logic of it is, wouldn't I want to know that early in the alliance rather than later on, where now either the alliance that we were both relying on falls apart because of that new information, or even worse, I'm now pressured, to not bring that up because of what it might do to the synergy of the alliance. That's not a position that I want to be in.